Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. In today's video, Jeshua and I will be recapping a road trip with his parents to LaPorte, Texas. While there, we met up with his dad's side of the family to celebrate his grandma's 90th birthday. After a long night of driving through California, we found ourselves in our first stop, Kingman, Arizona, which actually happens to be a famous stop along Route 66. While there, we took pictures in front of a historic red train before heading over to the gift shop. When we got to the gift shop, we got to see a long row of different state flags lining the windows of the ceiling, as well as analog clocks that displayed all the different time zones in the United States. There's also a small museum that showcased some history about Route 66, but we didn't spend much time there. We got to see lots of objects such as balls, shirts bearing the famous Route 66 symbol, as well as a sign that displayed all the cities that Route 66 runs through. We then visited a famous motorcycle shop that also had a cool seat cover that was made of merino wool. It happened to be $120. Outside of the motorcycle shop were some vehicle displays, and Joshua's parents took some pictures in front of them. Then we headed over to Mr. D's, which is apparently a famous restaurant there. It was 50s themed, so it was decorated with jukeboxes, colorful booths, checkered flooring, and the menus were even attached to old vinyl records. Our next stop was visiting the biggest crater in the world. We first got to touch and see a piece of the meteor, which is pretty cool. And then we got to watch a movie that talked about the scientific facts about the meteor, as well as how the crater was made. Then we got to see the crater from different lookout points, and the most memorable one was probably the highest lookout point, which overlooked the crater and the facility, as well as the desert beyond. Then we visited the gift shop where we marveled at figurines and boxes and shirts, and then crossed the border into New Mexico, where we got to see some amazing different rock formations.
Here we have a nice view of the Houston skyline, which means we're finally getting closer to our final destination of LaPorte, Texas. We shared an Airbnb with my cousins, and a cool aspect of the house was the sunroom, where we all got together to hang out, talk, and some people like myself would be on their phone. It was also later dubbed the makeup room, since when we were getting ready for the party, all the girls got together in that room to do their makeup because of the good lighting. The house also featured a really nice deck that was in the front yard, where Madison and I enjoyed a delicious lunch prepared by my cousin's boyfriend, Brandon. Now we're here at my aunt's house to celebrate my grandma's 90th birthday. Along with the birthday festivities, we celebrated the announcement of a couple future additions to our already big family. Throughout the night, we shared memories, laughed together, ate some really good food, and some of us danced the night away until it was time to go our separate ways until we meet again on Sunday for lunch. It's Sunday, and before heading out to my aunt's house for lunch, I had to beat Ashley and Shelly at Monopoly Deal. Now, today's lunch was Kamayan style, which means the delicious Filipino food was put on top of banana leaves, which was just right there on the counter. Our plates also had banana leaves, and after serving ourselves, we ate with our hands. Now it's Monday and time to head back home. Most of my cousins attempted to leave the night before. Unfortunately, their flights got delayed. Most of them got to head back home. I think a couple of them had to stay an extra night. Fortunately, that didn't happen to Madison and me. We did have to prepare for a layover in Burbank, but other than that, our flight home was smooth. We just said goodbye to hot and humid Houston and hello to cold and windy San Francisco. So thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed our trip to Houston. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.